USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Trying to find some room. It's Roberts. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USF.
And now a quick 3rd down test on this opening drive of the game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run it. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Bulls look to keep this drive moving. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. On the ground, Chris Johnson. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
In the 8th play on this drive coming up. That run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. The stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air, it's Brown. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, USF.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Little. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short connection to the tight end here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Big throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. USF has the lead here, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Little. They pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 25.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. A great catch and run for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. USF offense is back out there now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Bulls hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. He's got room to run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fighting him off. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
The Bulls will try to keep this drive moving. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
7th play of the drive coming up. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Now it's second down here. He finds some space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, South Florida. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's going to hand this off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught into the middle. It's Brown. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulls will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They can't stop him. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Blue Devils pick up enough to get a first down there. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. Nobody can bring him down. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Breaks into the clear. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And it's 22. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Fights through the tackler. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, it's Brown. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up. He breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Takes the handoff. It's Allen. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout 2.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. Cost the offense 5. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, you got to make a decision to go for the field goal to take the lead here.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it, no problem. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
He gets loose, makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The linebacker shifting around now. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bulls look to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Second down after that previous play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Breaks an open space. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And there's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Back to pass. It's Brown. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
That is the absolute worst thing to do right now in this situation. Working with the lead, you stop the clock, and you lose yardage. That's not a recipe for success late in the game. You've got to be able to find a way to keep the ball in bounds while keeping it on the ground.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year. Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
The Blue Devils expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Little. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, obviously they had a plan of attack ready on that third down and delivered the knockout punch to put this game away.
And the Blue Devils with first and 10 here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Heading left after the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score 24, South Bar 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away.
On the football.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
First and 10.
First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Dropping back, it's Brown. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.